Matthew 24, 1 to 14. So, when the disciples asked him like about the end time, he prophesied the destruction of Jerusalem later, that will happen later. But then his disciples knows that he's talking about the sign of his coming, of the end of the age. So I don't know what hinted them at this, but they asked him about it, the end of the age. And then, so he told them that there will be war, rumor of war. We've seen that right now happening as is. Within these few years, Ukraine war, then Israel war against Hamas, and just various places there are various wars. And those are only the two main ones that I hear of, but I'm sure there's just wars all over. People are living in desolation. Then nation against nation, there's a famine. Yes. We were like recently part of a group that donate food and send nutritious food. There are people around the world that don't have enough food. Then there's earthquake in various places. Yes, there, and it seems like the magnitude and the frequency is increasing too. So, but Jesus said these are just the beginning of birth pains. Then then there's a tribulation, and to me it's not clear if this tribulation is happening after the rapture or before the rapture. From my understanding, it's going to be happen after the rapture, because when Christ church is taken out, I think that's when lawlessness can increase, according to verse 12 right here. So, but the people, what Jesus is speaking of, is for the people that are left during the tribulation, and at that time they will face intense persecution. They will be hated by the nations because of Jesus' name. And then many will fall away. They will betray one another, hate one another. False prophets will rise up and mislead. And he said right here, because lawlessness is increased, these things happen, most people's love will become cold. And those who endure the end, that means the end of tribulation, I think this is the people who are left behind, who has to go through this. They need to endure. And the gospel of the kingdom will be preached to the whole world as a testimony, and then the end will come. So it's not stated clearly in the Bible. The rapture is like when the rapture occur. It is a guess, a inference, based on what we understand about the character of Christ and like the verses surrounding it. It's not explicit, but that's what I believe, and I think that is in accordance to the character of God.